Hey, I guess I'm making a little devlog. Uh, I discovered BB Studio thanks to Pixel Pete, who making made a lot of pixel art tutorials. I was watching his tutorials and I saw his series on BB Studio to look at what it was, and it allows you to make actual Game Boy games, and it's much simpler than if you were trying to program it from scratch using whatever it is that either assembly or there's a C++ project. I don't know. Maybe it's much simpler than that. It's can be a bit difficult because you have to mess around with scripts um, to make it do what you want to do. So, for example, on collision with the player, if the attack delay is 0, so there's no delay left, set it to 1 so that you wait at least 1 second. Again, decrease the player's health variable. Now, based on the position of the player, is it to the right of the enemy? Is it to the left? Depending on which it is, we move the player. So we're causing knockback basically because we don't want the player to stay in front of the enemy, keep getting hit, and without his character reacting. So if the slime attacks the player gets knocked back. Same for all directions. On top of that, we set the sprite of the slime so that slime is actually looking at the player. Yeah, so far what I got for that. Now, so this is an example of something that's tough. Pardon me. Here on the enemy, I'm checking to see if the player's health is below 0. Ideally, that'd be on the player, but the player isn't actually an object, so maybe, I don't know. Because normally you have on update, but that's only for entity. You can do that with scene instead. For example, if I click on the scene, I can't check. So basically, there are some quirks, but generally speaking, it's pretty good. And I'm using Pixel Edit. Well, right now was where I made the slime. But this is how I draw the world basically. And I'm going to be using Krita to split images because you can. It's not supposed to be a tutorial, but I guess I'm just showing you anyway. I don't remember what that's called in English, but you can split the image right here. So the third last option, image, and split it. So what I'm planning to do is to keep adding on to the map from more and more. And when I update parts, to simply split the whole thing in rows and columns and add these to the project. And the way we do it is simply put it backgrounds, and those are your world sections. But that's not really the devlog, I guess. Oh, by the way, the sprites are almost all by Pixel Pete. The only difference is I made the slime. And what else? Yeah, I'm using them as 16 by 16 tiles. I made very slight modifications. Yeah, if I approach the slime, goes by, it's gonna push me. Then I can die. If I die, I have to restart. And I can also use my sword. I might remove that, but the slime does a exclamation point. Oh, I died as well. So we both killed each other. Ideally, instead of an exclamation point, I'd put a sound effect. I haven't looked at that yet. If you go to the right, change area. I might put a chest or an item somewhere or something else here. But basically, I'm trying to do some like a maze, but one that looks like it's supposed to be natural. It's part of the environment. So I'm trying to recreate the feeling of the old Zelda games, basically. I want turn-based fighting. Yeah, I haven't done that set. Well, I've done that section. I haven't. Well, no, I haven't. I started it, but it's not done yet. So yeah, that's the devlog. I managed to do health, um, an attack with the sword for the player, attack slimes. I might modify how the slimes work. I'm not sure. It's not perfect. This GB Studio was initially made for story-based Game Boy games and not necessarily for action, but the developer added this later. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't know how far I'll go along with this. I don't know if I'll make just a small map. I don't know if I'll make all my sprites myself or just the characters or what. But I guess I'll just see how it goes. Thanks for watching.